Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Spaced Out.
Everybody, episode.
Here with your boys, Alex,
It's episode
Jackson.
30. It's episode 32 of Space
You know, I
Out,
didn't.
guys.
When I uploaded the episode last week, it said 30, the same number 2 weeks in a row. And I look back, and the Mercy episode doesn't have the number on the thumbnail. So I've really just caught myself lacking recently. Stop playing with your arm.
Sorry, yeah, I know.
Always calling me out on that. Look who's.
I know. I just feel like, I
what's
don't
the
know. I
word?
feel like I'm sort of being held at
Hypocrite, that's
gunpoint
it.
with it right now.
But that's good because you'll be able to hear you, unlike usual. So, new movie this week. There is none.
There is none.
Well, there's
once
quite
again.
a few, I think, but I saw 2 movies this week, actually. You've seen none, I guess.
I've actually been watching like barely any films, and it's been really poor.
Yeah, you know what it is? I just look at the cinema. Like today, day off, bit too many of those recently. And I was like, I'll go to the cinema. I looked at the cinema and you know what I love on like a day where I'm like, I've not got work, like it's a midweek. I want to go to a mid-afternoon cinema screening on like a Tuesday. It's just going to be dead. I love it when there's and what I usually do is I'll go rewatch like whatever Marvel film or whatever. Like if Avatar was on today, I probably would have been like, I don't know, actually Avatar's a bit long. But I love when I'm like, because I did it when Fantastic Four was out, and it was like my 5th time watching it. I hadn't seen it in like a month or 2 months. And I was like, I'm just going to go watch that again. So easy. Like, I remember you saying to me the other day, like, I just love the idea of in summer, in like mid-August, just being like, what should we do today? Just go watch Brand New Day again. Like,
Yeah, if it's good. Even if it's bad.
But I hate when I look at the cinema app and I'm like, nothing's jumping out at me. And then I'm like, I don't want to see this.
I do have a few things I want to watch at the moment. I wanted to watch this thing on.
I want to watch Good Luck, Have Fun,
Don't
Die.
Yeah, so do I.
Which I could have seen that. I could have seen Hamnet, and I went to watch Crime 101. The time was better, and Hamnet, I just have no interest.
I kind of want to watch
But
Hamlet,
it is meant to be really good, though.
And also, but I don't want to watch that in the middle of the day, to be honest. Like, that's an evening watch.
Yeah, that's an evening then, Kip. And like Wuthering Heights has just got like so many screenings, but I just don't want to watch that.
I hate it when one film that I don't want to watch takes up all the screenings.
I mean, that's quite rare because normally it's fine for like the first day you go and watch it because you know that you can go like any time. Like if it's like when The Mandalorian comes out, like any time we want to watch it, we'll know we'll be able to. But then when I want to watch something else, we're going to look at it and be like, it's just Mandalorian and Grogu.
I definitely won't want to be rewatching that.
Mate, imagine if June's Day happens. It's just going to be cinema. It's just going to be June Avengers. Like,
yeah.
And I reckon there'll be one other film that will do some really smart counter programming to that, and it might be is Jumanji coming out at Christmas, maybe. Because Jumanji 1 did that with The Last Jedi and it made like 900 mil while The Last Jedi was making like a bill. But yeah, mate, that is going to be ridiculous.
What, June's Day?
Mate, there won't be room for anything else.
Well, I just can't believe Doomsday's not going to have an IMAX release.
I mean, I would have thought... I mean, Infinity War and Endgame were the first films to be shot entirely in IMAX. Like, for the whole thing. Obviously digital, not film, but... I kind of thought the Russos would just be doing that again, but maybe they haven't. But then what? Spider-Man and Doomsday, no IMAX release. And then also, if they're not filming Doomsday in IMAX, they probably won't film Secret Wars in IMAX. I mean, they might do, because it's just like, it seems like it's just going to be a completely different production anyway, because it's so long. Yeah. I mean, but it will get an IMAX release. You know what it'll be? It'll be June over Christmas, and then in the new year, it will almost be like a second release for Doomsday. Which might be quite good for them.
Yeah, that could give them a big boost.
Imagine Doomsday's not an IMAX from December, 18th or 19th until, say, the 3rd of January. Mate, I'll be there first day, no question.
Or watching it in IMAX.
Watching it in IMAX, 100%. And then I will probably watch it in IMAX like a couple of times.
Yeah, that's true actually. But I don't know, that is kind of... I mean, because June will get the IMAX screen.
I think June has them, doesn't it? Are we sure this is true? Are we getting confused with the Odyssey? Because the Odyssey...
No, it does. I'm pretty sure it does.
I mean, it's interesting with IMAX because IMAX are obviously going to want to prioritise the films that are going to be shooting on the actual film rather than the digital, which is Dune, Odyssey. But obviously, for just everyone in general, it would make more sense to have the bigger film that's going to make more money, which will be Spider-Man and Avengers over Dune and Odyssey, to have the more high ticket.
Do you think Spider-Man will make more than the Odyssey?
Yeah, 100%. Odyssey's not a lock for a bill. Spider-Man's a lock for a bill.
I don't know if it's a lock for a bill, but
like,
because I do think you forget that No Way Home is a very special case scenario for Spider-Man films.
Far From Home also made 1.3 bill.
Also kind of a special case.
Yeah, but that was the last two, and it's been years, bro. And it seems like it will be really good. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. You do it as well. 2, right?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, maybe. I don't know, man.
I could see it make like 850.
Deadpool and Wolverine made $1 billion.
Yeah, but again, like that's a big thing.
Yeah, but Spider-Man is so popular. Like, Spider-Man's probably more popular than he's ever been.
Yeah, that is true. Spider-Man
Think
is
about
like,
No Way
so
Home,
popular.
like Into, then Far From Home, then No Way Home, then Across. Like, and now there's not been a Spider-Man film in 3 years.
Spider-Man really had a big moment,
Mate,
and now he's just kind of
2017 to like 2023, you had Homecoming, Spider-Man game, Far From Home, No Way Home, Into, Across, Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales the game. Like, mate, it was everywhere.
Yeah.
And we've been starved, bro. We've not had a solid like Friendly Neighborhood was really good, but like that's so like.
Nah, that's still good. That's still good.
No, it is good, but like a game or a movie.
And it was
is
also
huge.
that was also a year ago though.
Yeah, word. The fact that the second season of that is not out like now is ridiculous. Because when's it coming out? End of this year.
Yeah, I think it's the end of this year.
So long.
It should just be coming out now.
I reckon it will be. Maybe it'll be like an Invincible thing where it took longer for the first to second, and then they'll just be like, right, we need to, because I think they've confirmed season 2 and 3, right? Man, that show is so good, man. I would love that if there was just a Spider-Man show, animated Spider-Man show, just running constantly for like
Spider-Gwen is in it.
Yeah, so random.
It's so weird. I don't know if I like that.
I mean,
it's getting a bit. I'm worried that this first season was good, and now it's just going to become like this huge, sprawling Spider-Man cartoon. In the vein of the other animated Spider-Man shows, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of trust in them to sort of like they did really well with that first season, but also like you forget that first season is very street level, and then at the end it's like he got his powers because of a time thing, and Venom is here, and then like it's all cyclical.
Need Spider-Man and Venom face to face again.
Yeah, word, man.
Not had that for so long. I mean, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, I was going to say, but that was not.
It was kind of all good until he got the black suit.
Until it was Venom, yeah. Well, no, it's fine with the black suit, but yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we'll see Tom Holland in the black suit sooner rather than later. Like, I don't think it's going to be that long in like appearances.
I do feel like this Spider-Man film will come out as well, and then very quickly
it'll be like the next one is black suit, yeah.
Also,
if not Secret Wars.
The next one is coming out within 2 years.
Well, the next Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be, yeah. I mean, 2028. They need to film it next year. That's I don't know. I do think Marvel needs to be a bit careful of filming all of this stuff set post Secret Wars and like they need to not let stuff leak, because if we get to by the time we get to Secret Wars, I'm like, we know so much from this, and also X-Men shot, so there's loads of leaks from that. Spider-Man 5 shot, there's loads of leaks from that. Black Panther, like, because apparently X-Men is going to start filming at the end of the year.
Is that true though? I've seen that once.
Well, if that's going to be, if it's,
I've seen one report.
Mate, if it's going to be Black Panther 3, rumors are, and it seems, I mean, Black Panther 3 is filming this summer supposedly.
Again, supposedly.
I mean, but rumors have been that Black Panther 3 will be the first film after Secret Wars, then the X-Men. So
I don't know, though. I've also seen Morbius will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah, but that's that shitty account I hate so much, man. It's that fucking Spanish account that just posts AI shit, and it's like, oh my god. It's just the same. It's like, we will see Morbius in Secret. It was like, Morbius will be in Secret Wars, and he'll be part of Green Goblin's faction of Battleworld, where all the Spider-Man villains will be there. Kraven the Hunter, Aaron Taylor Johnson. I'm just like, my god. And it's
would be crazy.
Oh, it's just not going to happen.
Do you want to play a game?
Yeah.
So
play a game.
It's a pretty basic game.
That's great, mate. Sounds really fun.
Agree or disagree? I'm going to read a statement. You tell me if you agree with it or disagree.
I can see
with
you've got 2 statements written there, so this is going to be
I've got two.
riveting.
I'm not going to lie. I thought of this first one, and then I was just like, oh, now I need to think of more.
Right,
Anyway.
agree or disagree? Here we go.
We've recently got a first look at the Beatles biopic.
Yeah.
All 4 of them. Got me thinking, I think this film's going to be a bit boring, to be honest. So, my thought for musician biopics is
It's taking ages, bro.
all music biopics should be a full-on musical.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. They just shit anyway. Actually, you know what? Agree, because they're dead.
Yeah,
so
'cause they're
just do
boring,
something
so
with them.
do-
They're so boring.
And also, you know what? The Beatles could be like kind of like a trippy, like it could be a trippy
Well, I like the idea
view
that
of this band, and they also have made films, so it could have been something more interesting. But I'm just worried it's going to be a very bland sort of drama about them.
it can't be though. Not for 4 whole films. The idea I like, which Mr. Sunday Movies proposed on the Weekly Planet, was each one of them is like a different genre. So maybe you're like, right, the Paul McCartney one, that one is going to be all about the music. It's going to be full on like a musical, basically, with their songs, maybe some others, like maybe it is just a musical, you know, and they're just singing when they're meant to be talking, whatever, because who cares? Maybe the Ringo one could be about them on just about a night when they're on tour, and like maybe something crazy happened to him and he's like tripped out on acid or something. And then one of them can be like the really serious drama, like about like John Lennon, I guess, about like just all that. And then maybe one of them can be, you know, a sort of like Uncut Gems, like Marty Supreme Safdie style thing about some sort of situation they got into. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's just going to be...
I don't think it's going to be that.
It's going to be, right, film 1, we have Ringo's backstory and the first 10 years back and forth. Film 2, John Lennon, his backstory and the back and forth for the next... Like, but I don't know. Is there going to be like a viewing order? Like, is it going to be like, oh,
But
you
they're
should
all dropping
watch...
on one day, apparently.
Yeah, but surely there's going to be like, oh, you should watch this one, then this one, then this one, then this one. Because otherwise...
Maybe not, though. Why? If it's all about the different people.
Yeah, but no, but they are all in each one.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're getting... Because even
It's
if...
not like they're going to spoil each other because they're all the same story.
No, but
kind of.
even if... Yeah, but they're not going to just tell the same story 4 times from different perspectives.
I don't know. It just is a bit dead. I think these music biopics, and I speak generally here, shouldn't be dramas about their upcoming their upcoming music. It should be full on musicals, and not even they start singing randomly when the world shouldn't be singing. Then their music should be very heavily in it, and every 4 or 5 scenes should have a song in it by them.
You know what? Also, they shouldn't be like the Bruce Springsteen biopic came out last year with Jeremy Allen White, but no one cared. Whereas if you made, and again, I know this is a bit counterproductive and this would be a cash grab because she's not lived very long, but if you made a Taylor Swift biopic right now, I'd be like, well, of course they're doing that. And
yeah, but
it would make way more money, like, because people would be, mate, that would make billions. It would make so much.
That honestly would have the chance of being the highest grossing film of all time.
But people care. No one. I'm sorry.
I don't really care about that, to be honest.
You would watch that.
Of course, I would watch it, but I speak as a Taylor Swift fan.
Yes, but
I wouldn't be dying to go see it.
Okay, but a lot of people would be, and unfortunately, fact of the matter is, there's a lot more people now that would be diehard to go and watch a Taylor Swift biopic, even about only the first 40 years. How old is she? 35.
Yeah.
Years of her life compared to Bruce Springsteen, who's probably dead. I don't even know, but like, he's not dead. Is he not that old?
He's not dead. He is old, but he's not dead. He's nowhere near dead.
But I'm sorry, like, and like Bob Dylan, people are like, oh, like he's a legend, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I actually don't care.
Yeah, but we are. I think. Well,
but
I don't know. I know I am. We're not the most musically sharp.
You know you are, right, mate. But also, like, I get it's not. Also, Taylor Swift would be like, no.
But Charlie XCX has kind of done that, and you don't care. And it's not probably. I don't think that's going to make that much money.
That's not a biopic, though. That's so different. That's like a fake biopic because she's obviously not willing enough to. Because if she says this is a biopic about what happened to me on the Brat tour, and there's incriminating stuff in there, she's like, well, okay, I did this stuff. Whereas what she's done with the moment is that Charlie XCX someone can say, oh, the film is inspired by true events of your experience doing the Brat tour. Was this thing real? And if it's really bad, she'll just be like, no. Whereas it could be.
But I don't think she cares.
Whereas when you watch
her shtick is that she doesn't care.
Mate, I'm sure. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Bruce Springsteen's probably like, you know what? I've had my heyday. I did some bad. I'm sure. I mean, they all do bad stuff in their biopics, and he's like, but you know what?
Why don't you have the same attitude for Taylor Swift?
Well, I'm saying that she probably would be like, no, like I'm not letting you make like a biopic about me because you're gonna want to. Because if it's just a biopic of everything was happy and fun the whole time, everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is just a dead movie. Well, it could be a good movie, but like Eddie the Eagle, that's a very very happy biopic.
I don't know. I think that was very random.
It's a very British movie.
I don't think you can make it. I don't think you can make a biopic about someone that is still actively making music. Like,
no, but I'm saying
in the mainstream.
But I would understand why a studio would be like, we want to make that because it would make money.
Any studio would absolutely love to get their hands on a Taylor Swift biopic, but she doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, which is again makes my whole point just irrelevant.
Anyway,
so what was the next one? My God, that inspired quite the conversation.
Agree or disagree? Cameos should have a more important role in the story.
3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Yeah. Well, that's so vague.
Why is that vague? There's so many people.
What do you mean?
People shouldn't just pop up for the fun of it. There's a lot of people.
There's a fine line, though.
There is a lot of people that would say, I don't want anyone in the film unless they have importance to the story.
Yeah, but those are just people that don't care about seeing people come back.
Yeah.
But
they're
also
still fans of the work.
Okay, example, The Flash. None of those cameos have a story purpose, but they are heinous.
Yeah, they're awful, yeah.
They're so bad.
But they're done badly and disrespectfully.
But I also do think like...
And they're just a blight on a bad film.
Disagree. But I don't know, because the thing is like... Across is a good example. Like PS4 Spider-Man, Andrew, Toby, like Donald Glover, Spectacular Spider-Man, like even a voice cameo from Alpha Molina. Like those are just quick. But you know what it is? I think the term cameo has just become so confused because in my opinion, these are not cameos. Anyone in No Way Home, apart from Daredevil and Venom, anyone in Deadpool, the only cameos in Deadpool Wolverine is Henry Cavill, Happy Hogan, maybe. But like, I'm sorry, Gambit, Elektra, Blade, those are not cameos. And same with Toby and Andrew. They are part of the story. Like even...
You would still call them a cameo though.
Yeah, but I don't think they are. That's not a cameo. A cameo is a quick appearance for maybe a scene, maybe. Like Bucky has a cameo in Brave New World.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of others now.
What about Multiverse of Madness? They're cameos. They're in it for less than 5 minutes.
That's I don't know.
Awful cameo, may I add.
what the Illuminati's
The Illuminati. Awful. It's terrible.
I've not seen that film in years, so I'm not in a position to comment on that. But I think it's
awful.
Fine. I think it's fine.
It's just useless and disappointing.
You know what it is? I think that those cameos are so redundant now because we're getting Professor X back. We're getting Professor X anyway.
Yeah. As
a part of a multiverse thing. We're getting Reed Richards as part of a multiverse thing. We're going to have Captain Marvel as part of a multiverse thing.
Well, that all
We're getting
back now.
Peggy Carter as part of a multiverse project. Okay, Black Bolt might not show up again. I literally don't care. But they're all redundant because they did it and now they're just like...
What would have been cool is if John Krasinski was playing Mr. Fantastic and they were saying, this is him.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
This is our first look at him and he's just going to appear in this film.
It should have been Johan Gruffer, man.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But he better come back.
Because I don't love the idea of like, because now I feel like you'd get a cameo and you'd be like, oh, we saw that person come back, like, sick. But now I feel like it's like they came back and it's like, when are we going to see them again? And I feel like at that point, if Toby is in No Way Home and he's in Doomsday and he's in Secret Wars, like, he's been like more of a recurring character than like Sam Wilson, Captain America in Phase 4 and 5 and 6. Like, and at that point...
Yeah, but also he's not had an entire film about him.
But what I mean is... But what I'm saying about Multiverse of Madness is that those cameos have been made redundant since, because they are just doing them all again, pretty much, apart from Black Bolt.
I don't understand their thought process behind Multiverse of Madness. Why did they bring Patrick Stewart back?
Well, I think more why put him in the trailer.
Yeah, to get people to go and see it.
I do, as much as I love a cameo, as much as the next guy, probably more. I do feel like Multiverse of Madness and Deadpool and Wolverine do very much have like the bit where they're like, here's the cameo bit, guys.
Yeah.
Like Chris Evans' Human Torch cameo.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, he does have 2 scenes. But I mean, I do agree.
So short though. And he doesn't come back.
Yeah, well, and he dies. He dies.
It's so funny. Man, that might be the most shocked I've been in a Marvel movie. Like Toby and Andrew, like we knew, but like it was still crazy. But like,
what, him dying or him coming back?
Him showing up.
Yeah, but also,
mate, when I heard that voice and I was like, right, this is definitely the first cameo, and I was like, that is Chris Evans. But it's like, but then there's like those few seconds you're like, who's he gonna be?
That is so cool that they did that,
because they're so obviously trying to play it to like. Because I remember literally we're sat there, about 5 of us, and our friend Oscar is next to us, and this is when he hasn't revealed it yet, and he's like, he's Cap. I'm like, he's Johnny. He's 100% Johnny. He's like, no, you. And then he goes flame on. It's so good. That was a great moment.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, go on.
The Fantastic cast are better than Fantastic Four First Steps cast.
Holy crap! 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree? The cast. We're just talking about the cast.
Oh god, that is horrible. No, what? Right, okay. The Thing's 100% better in First Steps.
I agree. And you know what, actually,
is 100% better.
Maybe I do agree, disagree. Because it's 50-50.
It's 3 out of 1. The only one that's not better is Johnny. Michael B. Jordan's a better Johnny.
I think Miles Teller could have been much better than Pedro Pascal.
But Pedro Pascal is so good, man.
Miles Teller is kind of the perfect Mr. Fantastic, though. Like, he kind of is. He's this weird, awkward guy.
Yeah, but he was crap, though. Well, he wasn't even that bad.
But we know his acting ability from other things.
You know they're so hard to compare because they are so much older in First Step.
Are.
So like,
I prefer the younger cast as well. I prefer them being that age than the older one.
I think I like First Step's cast being older because by that point we'd had a sort of like more middle-aged cast in the 2000s, a young cast, and now there's like, let's see them when they're, they're seasoned, like they're old.
They're not that. They've actually not been Fantastic Four for that long though. Just 4 years. Like, it's not that long. So
yeah, both of the other ones are origins though.
I'm not saying we need an origin, but they.
I'm so glad they had that thing at the start of First Steps to be like, here's the origin.
Yeah, but they got their powers when they weren't like in their 20s. They got their powers when they were mid 30s.
Oh god, that was a horrid burp.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, well, but who's the big ones? So what you think? I'm guessing you think that Johnny's definitely better. I agree,
100%.
and you think Reed, and you think the other two is the other way.
I think Reed is better in First Steps, but Miles Teller had the potential to be so much clearly better.
But I think I
also like the Thing cast. I don't like the way he looks in his CGI.
Yeah, the cast is fine. Ben Grimm. So Jamie Bell.
I like that cast a lot. I think he's great. I think he plays this like short, angry guy very well.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan's such good casting, man. That
Incredible.
Is actually ridiculous.
The whole cast
is generational casting.
The whole cast is good. It is. They're
it's
all
just
good.
so poorly utilized. Like,
That's not the statement at hand. The cast. If Marvel...
Let's take the Thing out of it, because the Thing obviously a lot of the thing is down to the way that they create the digital model. So let's take that out because and I think they're both good.
I think they're both great.
Like even Jamie Bell could be a younger version of Ebon, if you were like, do you know what I mean? Like I think they're very similar.
They look quite similar as well, really.
Let's look at the other three, right? What was my point?
Let's look at the other three.
Oh my god, I can't remember what I was going to say.
Joseph Quinn, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan is better.
Yes.
Pedro Pascal, Miles Teller.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think on paper, I can see what you mean about the fantastic cast, but I think... Oh no, I did have a point about Pedro. I do hope that he doesn't just become Pedro Pascal in future movies. Like I hope because I think his characterization in First Steps is really good, and I hope they don't like kind of lose that. Like you know the way in No Way Home, like Electro, it's just Jamie Foxx. Like he's just a completely different guy. I don't want Reed to sort of become a bit one note, and I do fear that could happen, but I guess we'll see.
I think the Russos handle characters pretty well, to be fair.
Well, we've never seen them handle them before.
No, but they handled like Spider-Man. They handled very well. They
are good with their characters.
They handled the Guardians very well.
But they do have like vendettas against characters. Like they do not like the Hulk, and they've never done anything with him interesting.
I think they will like the Fantastic Four's too iconic to not have a lot of focus on
the Hulk.
This is true. That is a
the
good
Hulk
point.
in Infinity War was so bad, man. Like
Hulk in Infinity War and Endgame is so bad.
Yeah, word, man.
Both of them are terrible.
But at least in Endgame, he is green and big.
But he's not the Hulk. He's hey guys, I'm Mr. Big funny smart guy.
Do you reckon we'll see a Fan Fawcett cast again?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You do?
I think Miles Teller will be back.
Nah.
You don't think you don't think so?
No.
I wouldn't be that surprised.
The Fantastic Four's a bit of a weird one because
we had really iconic, awful. They're not iconic because it's not old enough.
Yeah, it's too soon. But initially, good reception though. To the first one.
Yeah.
I do think the Fantastic Four, a bit similar to Spider-Man, but it's so different because Spider-Man is so popular, especially in the movies. But a lot of the characters we've seen come back, like Blade, Elektra, Gambit, like the Spider-Man villains, like there's been one rendition of them. So if you are like, we want to have Blade, then you're like, well, it's Wesley Snipes. If we want to have Elektra, it's Jennifer Garner. If we want to have Green Goblin, it's Willem Dafoe. I mean, you could have Dane DeHaan. But I think the thing with Mr. Fantastic is that if they're like, we want a Mr. Fantastic variant, they're going to contact Johan Grufford first.
But they might want to. They might want a little Council of Reeds going on.
That wouldn't surprise me. Like, if there was like
if they do this faction thing in Secret Wars, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a faction of Reeds and they're all saying...
What? Yeah, but Doom's not going to give a Reed a whole faction.
Oh, I thought that they made the factions.
I think the idea is that Doom will say to certain characters like Namor, Magneto, join me. When I create Battle World, you will get your own. And then I think out in the outer regions there will be like, you've got like the kind of Avengers have got their camp here, and then the Fantastic Four.
Secret Wars sounds cool, man. Secret Wars actually does sound cool.
Secret Wars, I'll be fascinated to know which is widely regarded as the better film, Doomsday or Secret Wars.
Well, Secret Wars does sound like it's just going to be a lot of fun.
Secret Wars could be cool though.
It could be cool, and I love apocalyptic things.
Yeah, like imagine, like Secret Wars sounds like it could kind of be the kind of nightmare thing that the DCU was teasing, but like actually...
Yeah, but also the nightmare thing in the DCU probably would have been pretty dark and pretty gritty.
I kind of think Secret Wars will be that.
Nah, I don't think so.
Not gritty, but I think... I don't know. It really just... I don't know, man. God, just... Doomsday is really... This year is sort of flying by. Like, it's March this week.
Yeah.
Like, we're probably not terribly far away from getting a Doomsday like proper trailer.
Crazy that we still not had a Brand New Day trailer. I really thought that would have dropped by now.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll just hold it off as long as possible, like, honestly. Because I was thinking earlier, I feel like if you showed me Brand New Day right now, there would still be a lot of stuff that I would be going into it being like, oh, I wonder how. Like, I'd be like, I wonder how they're going to do the Hulk. Like, how does the Hulk come into this? Like, who Sadie Sink? Like, we still don't know a lot. And I do think, like, we're kind of in that bit just before the trailer, where the trailer will probably reveal a lot of that. Because Doomsday, if you sat me down right now, I'd be like, literally couldn't tell you. No idea. Whereas Brand New Day, I'd be like, well, I know these are kind of the villains, and I know this actor's in it and this actor's in it.
I think we know just as much about Doomsday as Brand New Day, really.
Fuck off. No, we don't. That is so not true.
I don't know.
Think about how many set photos you've seen of Brand New Day. And none of Doomsday. Two set photos.
Doomsday, blue screen, blue screen.
And no, I think even like that. You like if Brand New Day started, I expect it'll be like, oh, here's Spider-Man. Like he's just been doing his own thing for a while, and now something's happened that brings.
Oh, we got a synopsis for Brand New Day.
Yeah, we did.
We've not spoken about that.
Yeah, 4 years after No Way Home, kind of an out.
Interesting. Don't know if that's actually going to be what it is though.
A long time.
That is a big time drop. But also, I don't know. I don't mind that. I think Spider-Man's kind of a good character where we can leave him for a while when he's not been doing anything major, and then suddenly we get shown him and he's thrown into this mad situation.
I do like the idea that if it's been long enough where when we see Spider-Man meet up with the Punisher or Tombstone or Scorpion or Boomerang or whoever, like, and he kind of has these
these villains from these 4 years.
Like, he doesn't have to have, like, you know, have, like, it's in like in Spider-Man 2, like, he's already fought the Lizard, hasn't he? Like, in the game.
I don't think that's canon though.
I thought he had, and then he I don't know. But
yeah, he sees Kurt Connors in Spider-Man 2. Oh wait, in the game. Oh sorry, you mean Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, he has.
He's and I like when, you know, I'm not expecting Punisher to show up and them to meet. I'm expecting him to Punisher to show up and he'll be like, Frank, like, fucking, like, what are you doing? You know?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not expecting that at all.
You're expecting them to meet in this film?
Yeah.
No.
You think he's going to call him Frank? No way.
Nah, they won't.
He'll maybe be like,
they won't meet in this film.
I think
it'll probably be that scene in Glasgow, and he'll land on his tank, and he'll be like, okay, maybe he'll be like Frank, or maybe he'll be like Mr. Punisher, and he'll be like, that's
That's really mad. I can't believe you think that.
Nah, I don't think they'll meet.
I think they'll meet, and Spider-Man would just be like, I've heard of you.
Punisher has been a bit low key though. Like in Born Again, he's like, I've not been doing nothing. He's just been chilling.
Yeah, that's a really weird take from you.
I don't know. I just expect them to sort of be aware, like I expect them to be established. They kind of have interacted before. But also,
4 years is a long time,
mate. This MCU New York timeline is getting a bit muddy. I'm not gonna lie, because you've got Daredevil, then they're saying that season 2 of Born Again takes place before Thunderbolts, which is such a cop out just to avoid the void thing. Like that's
they don't need to say. They don't need to show that or anything. They could just mention it in passing.
Yeah, but they're just not doing. Yeah, but now they're just, it's set before, just so they can say, that's not mentioned.
I don't know, because if it's a direct continuation from, if we literally pick up in season 2 where season 1 left off, you can just say,
well, yeah, but then, like, I don't know, like, just when are all these things happening? Because 4 years between No Way Home and Brand New Day. But then also, I do kind of always just think of it of like it's just happening in real time. Like they take place when they come out.
But that's not Born Again. Won't be like that. It will take place when season 1 came out.
Do you not kind of think like Born Again's going to wrap up and then Brand New Day will come out? I just feel like he's going to show up. It would be odd if he doesn't. It is
weird that Punisher's in it and Daredevil just apparently isn't at all.
I kind of understand having Punisher be a more like main character in a Spider-Man film than Daredevil, because I think Punisher you can sort of be like Here he's in Daredevil. Here he's in his own thing. Oh, he's in the films now. He's in Spider-Man. He's going back to Daredevil for season 3 or whatever. I feel like Daredevil's story is so TV. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. It would be weird if Punisher shows up and Daredevil doesn't, because surely Daredevil is just. Because also, if you've got this kind of street level New York established, and it's like Tombstone and Scorpion, Punisher, like whoever, and then Daredevil's just not a part of it. But then also, if that storyline is
it, like Tombstone could go, not the first guy in Red I fought.
I do think there'll be. I think it will be Punisher. It'll be like, you're just like that damn Red. Talk about your
man.
But also,
this is, to be fair, this is a very exciting month. Superhero TV is about to ramp up.
Isn't Invincible like next week?
It's March, isn't it? It's not March yet. It's Feb, but
isn't Invincible like next week though? Oh no, Daredevil's next week. Or the week after.
No way it's Daredevil next week.
Mate, one of them is like the 3rd of March, I think. Check when Born Again comes out. I think it's next week. Or it's Invincible. Something is coming out on like the 3rd. But I do also think with the MCU New York, if you've got this...
March 24th is Born Again Season 2.
Alright, when's Invincible? Or maybe it's The Boys next week?
March 18th.
Oh, nightmare. Oh my god, man.
The Boys is until after Invincible.
Oh, dead.
I think.
I thought something was... I could have sworn... Anyway.
There might be a week overlap, but I think The Boys is on the
after.
end of Invincible.
But with this MCU New York, like, if you've got this street level story happening in Born Again and this one happening in Brand New Day, and you've got in Brand New Day, you've got like all these, like, Tombstone is kind of going to be like running the New York crime scene. But then in Born Again, you've got him trying to take down Fisk. Like, if it doesn't cross over, it just feels so...
But like, maybe Spider-Man 5 will be Born Again, Spider-Man Born Again.
I mean, there are rumors that they're going to do like a Devil's Reign thing where they're going to make a street level film where all the street level heroes team up. It'll be like Spider-Man, Punisher, Daredevil. Like,
I think the MCU now is getting so expansive that we need... This is going on in space, and this is going on in the streets of New York, and this is going on in a different universe. And all these stories are culminating into different things.
Yeah, and then they only really all cross over when they do an Avengers film.
And even the Avengers film is not...
Everyone.
Yeah, it's still not everyone. And also, the events of the street-level New York stuff doesn't affect what's going on in Avengers, but the multiverse stuff does, and the space stuff, that crosses over. But the street-level stuff doesn't, and the young Avengers only just pop up and go, hey, like, we're the understudies, you know?
I think also if you merge more characters together, you have less films to make. If you put Spider-Man, Daredevil, and all these people in a film, then you don't have to worry about making a season of Daredevil that year or a Spider-Man film. You just make one with all of them because it's too much. Like, it's been too much for years, and they're literally abandoning characters left or right. Like Moon Knight, Eternals, She-Hulk, like all these characters are literally being abandoned.
It's crazy. The MCU never used to do that.
Yeah, word, man.
And now it's...
Anyone that showed up, this person will be an Avenger. 100%.
Yeah.
I remember when Doctor Strange came out, I went, yeah, well, I mean, we know it's going to join the Avengers. Ant-Man, like, no question. Yeah. Like, even Shang-Chi, I was like, well, and then, I mean, he is going to be, but after 5 years of absence.
Just, to be fair, Eternals is crazy. Do you think we never see the Eternals again?
No, I do think we'll see the Eternals again.
Think we'll see the Eternals.
But I thought we'd see She-Hulk again, and now I thought She-Hulk would be in Doomsday.
I don't necessarily think She-Hulk won't show up again.
It doesn't sound like she's going to. She is such a hard woman to read, man. Can't tell if she's joking or not half the time.
I think, like, she's probably a bit serious now, but then if Disney...
But also, she's not going to say if she's in it, so...
Yeah, and also, if they say, here's $10 million, she'll probably just go, oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's mad that, yeah, characters being left to the way, like, literally left to the wayside, left, right, and centre. And I feel like they are kind of staking their claim, and they're like, these people in Doomsday, I think whoever's in Doomsday, they're like...
When do you think we see Nick Fury again?
Doomsday.
You think he'll be in Doomsday?
Yeah, he'll be in Doomsday. I told you, he'll show up and he'll be like, you two teams need to work together. I might make a YouTube video, like a video essay about how they could have combined Brave New World and Thunderbolts. Because I watched Thunderbolts again last night, right? And I watched it in my brain. I was like, I'm going to watch it through the angle of this is the new Avengers 1.
Yeah.
This is all the people we've been introduced, or some of the people over these last few years, coming together and sort of forming a haphazard team, and then they end up as this new team at the end. And it works so well as that, but it also could have just been that. Because there was a point I was watching it, and like because you start off with Yelena, and then you go to Bucky, and then you have Red Guardian, and then you have them all cross over. And there was a point where I was like, if this cut to like Sam Wilson, Captain America, and he was like recruiting Shang-Chi, I would have been like, yeah, like this feels like we're getting going again.
Do you not think it could have been Secret Invasion?
Well, yeah, I just think they could have taken all these elements, and I did think of a way they could do it. Like, I think you can keep a lot of elements from both, more elements from Thunderbolts, to be honest, and Brave New World.
I think
it could have worked. Like, it could have worked, and I think it was too. It was in the end, it was too close to Doomsday to be like. Because if they did like, right, here's this team up film, and you've got like 2 films between it, and then another one, I think it might have felt too much. But also, like, should have just done it.
Well, I'm gonna make a video essay about how The Flash is the worst comic book film.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Just wanted to annoy you.
That's funny, mate.
Trying to rage bait.
Yeah, standard. Oh, what was I going to say? But yeah, they should. Yeah, I like your point about they should sort of condense the MCU down to like these different things are happening, and also have like, because also like now also like you've got the new Avengers in New York, like they should be popping up in New York based stuff. But I have faith that they might throw Yelena or someone in Brand New Day, but I have no question they're going to do that in Daredevil. But I hate that. I hate the bit. When Daredevil came out, you watched Daredevil season 1. Oh, the incident. Oh, do you want a DVD of Thor fighting in New York? And it was like, oh, okay, they're referencing it. Like, this is cool. Season 2 and 3 might as well be complete. And people are like, well, at this point, they're just so separate. And they kind of were treated as that for years until they were like, no, actually, they are connected.
I forget that Jessica Jones is in season 2 of Born Again. That's really exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see her. Do you reckon she'll only be in like 1 episode?
No, I think she'll pop up a few times.
I can't wait to see her back. She's great.
Never seen Jessica Jones.
That's such an L. Season 1 of Jessica Jones. I've never seen more than season 1. But season 1 is great. Season 1 is so good, man.
Do you think they're going to slowly bring back
all of them?
All of them. I mean, I heard the rumors that apparently Iron Fist might be back, but like he'll be like passing the torch to a new guy.
I hope they're all back. I don't whether they do it or not. I don't know.
In this season, I wouldn't be shocked if either of them showed up for like a bit in this season.
I would be quite shocked.
Nah.
I mean, I guess that
especially not Luke Cage.
But they would be the ones you keep secret, right? Because Jessica Jones was the most popular one, so you market her and then you put them in as like the surprise. Because marketing them won't get any more eyes on it, but whereas putting Jessica Jones in it might make people more interested.
Yeah, no. I agree. Jessica Jones is a better one to.
But that is just the. I mean, I like whatever his name is.
Finn Jones.
Yeah, I like Finn Jones as Iron Fist. Honestly, I think the writing was bad, but he was good. But the other 3 is stellar. The other 3 is so good.
They're all great. Like like Defenders is fine. Like Defenders, I quite liked when it came out. I tried to watch it again last year. I got like half an episode in. I was like, what am I doing?
It's only like 8 episodes.
I don't know why I didn't carry on, to be honest. But I don't know, just forgot about it. But
that was kind of what I just described as here's the big space stuff. Here's the
here's the street like. But I don't know. I just have such. I feel like again, Daredevil's just been pushed to TV, and it's not even being treated as.
Like, Is Daredevil having a 2-episode premiere?
Yeah, probably.
I really hope it is.
Why?
Oh, week to week is just like I do like week to week because it keeps like converse going on about it.
It never feels I must admit, with the Marvel shows, it never feels like you get enough.
But also just week to week, I always finish it and I'm just like, I wish I could just put on the next one right now.
Yeah, like it's rarely good enough where you're like, yeah, like I'm satisfied. You're always like, oh, like
even the season finale of Daredevil, I watched it and it ends and I think I just want the next one now.
Like Wonder Man All at Once was put like, mate, Wonder Man week to week. No, like it just wouldn't have worked.
I think in 2 batches would have worked. I said that last time, but I think 4 episodes, then 4 episodes the next week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but
it's just, you know what I don't like about Marvel dropping them all the episodes at once is I feel the need to watch it within a day or two. Otherwise, I'm going to miss all the online chatter about
That
it.
is so true.
And I love being involved in the online space about what's going
whereas
on.
when it's week to week, it's so easy to keep up with that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I watch it a couple days before the next one comes out.
Yeah.
But Wonder Man, literally, it came out first day. Everyone was saying, yeah, it's good. Watch it.
And also, it's
That
like
was it.
the first day it comes out, it's like ending of Ironheart explained, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna watch that and not watch the show. Like, I'm just gonna watch the Mephisto bit, and then I'm not gonna Mephisto. So random.
Apparently, Ironheart's pretty good.
Yeah, but
I don't care.
I don't care. See, like Ironheart, another character that there's a TikTok of us where we're talking about will this character show up in Doomsday, and I think I said a strong yes to Ironheart and a harsh no to Agatha. There's more chance Agatha shows up. Like, genuinely.
I don't think that's true.
Maybe not more. I don't know.
I also just think I'm forgetting everyone's name today. What's
What
Agatha's
character?
name?
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine Hahn. I love Catherine Hahn. I don't know why I forgot her name.
Well, apparently Doom might have like a coven of witches with him or something.
I don't think Catherine Hahn would really want to. I don't think she cares about being in Doomsday particularly.
Nah,
Whereas-
she would. Yeah, whereas Dominic Thorne would be like, yep,
Yeah, literally. She'll be gassed.
yeah, word, man. I don't know. I mean, the Young Avengers are going to have a presence somewhat. Like, we know that Cassie Lang will be in it. Miss Marvel and Kate Bishop will probably be in it. Like, will Hawkeye be in it?
Like Kate Bishop, we saw her ages ago.
Once. And then she's in the Marvel's post-credit scene.
I forgot she was in that.
Like, they're setting up the Young Avengers, but it's just like,
Why do we not have a Young Avengers film by now? All of that cast would immediately
word,
sign
mate,
on to do
is
that.
crazy. And they've been planted from so early.
And it doesn't need to be anything big. It could just be a nice, small... It could be a street-level Young Avengers film.
It could have been a show,
Yeah, I would have been... Yeah,
but they
it
would
could
have done it as a film.
They should
Because
have...
it would have been what? Kate Bishop, Hayley Steinfeld. Because you would make her the lead, really. 'Cause she's the most popular.
No, I think you make Miss Marvel the lead.
But Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel, Cassie Lang, Ironheart.
Wiccan?
It might have been a bit too late for Wiccan, really. Like, if that had come out the same year as like Deadpool and Wolverine, they were like, we'll just make this for like 100 million because they all cost so little.
Yeah.
Like, none of them will cost a lot. Like, maybe Hayley Steinfeld probably would cost a fair bit, actually. And maybe you introduce a new character like maybe you
Hogling.
Like Scar. You could have, like, but also you could have said like, well, we'll make this film kind of about Wiccan and Speed and introduce them in it.
It could have been... You know,
And
maybe
maybe
it could have been
they'll be fighting some
Wiccan
witches.
recruiting people to go and help save his brother from something.
Yeah, and you could have had Vision maybe pop up, or like you could have had some
That's a good idea.
heroes.
What I just thought of.
Yeah, well,
Recruiting a team to go and get Speed from somewhere.
somewhere. Yeah,
He goes to Miss Marvel. I heard you hear people from other universes. I think that's what goes on in Miss Marvel.
good day, man. Yeah, that is one thing. It really seemed like they were planting the seeds for that, and then they just went.
But I think it's because they shifted all their priority to making sure Doomsday was good. So everything kind of fell by the wayside a little bit.
Yeah, when I was watching Thunderbolts last night, I really was watching that, and I feel like that and Fantastic Four were they are proper like precursors to Doomsday.
Yeah.
Because those characters, and just, I think especially at the start of Doomsday, like that just establishes so much, and I think those films definitely pivoted a lot from their early development. So yeah, I think you're right. Like, I think if it was Kang Dynasty, I think we wouldn't have had Fantastic Four, but we would have had probably Shang-Chi 2. We probably would have had Doctor Strange 3. Like, do you know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of other factors, but
I do also. I'm excited for Doomsday. Don't get me wrong. I think it'll be good, but we are sitting here sort of begging for projects about new characters, and Doomsday just isn't going to be that.
Doomsday's the opposite. It's bringing back the oldest characters.
Yeah, and I want to see
You know
the
what?
new
I'm not-
Avengers.
I'm-
I want to see what you said about you liked about zombies is watching these characters that we've not seen interact. And Doomsday will have a bit of that, but it won't be enough.
It won't even have that much. Okay, remove the Fantastic Four from it, because that doesn't count, because like they've only been around.
Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel will probably be in it.
At least Miss Marvel showed up in a show. It had her own show, and then they put her in a film though. Because the thing, I don't really want... I'm not fussed about seeing that many new characters because there are so many. I want to see them interact.
What I mean by new characters, I want them to reappear. When I say new characters, I mean the characters introduced post-Endgame.
And didn't
a Young Avengers film would be so much fun. I would be so excited for that.
Just any crossover. Like, that's why I was watching Thunderbolts being like, man, like, this is actually them being like, right, I've got this character, this character, this character. Let's just put them all together. And you get one new guy as well. Like Ghost. Like, mate, Ghost hadn't been seen it. Ghost had been in it once in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
And then we had to bring her back.
And she's an Avenger now.
Yeah, but like Yelena, Jock, like these characters who literally were not even close to interacting, and they found a way to bring them together, and they gave you a new character as well. And they should have... Why they didn't do that? Because also, imagine if we'd had like a new Avengers film in 2024 or 23, and then it was like, okay, they've all come together, and then it was like, oh, Thunderbolts is like all the villains are coming together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like, okay, like you've got Captain America and Hulk and Moon Knight and Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel and
the only thing,
and that's all the heroes. And it's like, okay, we've got all these sort of anti-hero characters. We've not done anything with them. Now let's bring them all together, and then it's the new Avengers and the event. Like, do you know what I mean?
The only thing though is if you make a new Avengers film pre-Thunderbolts, the ending of Thunderbolts is a bit weird.
No, but you could have just done it differently though. You could have just had them at the end be like, with a Thunderbolt, like, do you know what I mean? Thunderbolts could be the same movie if it just ended when they take Bob out of the void.
It could be, but I like the ending of Thunderbolts.
I do like the ending, yeah. And I love those credits, man. Because those credits as well, just literally in still image credits, they just do so much like story for the universe, being like, okay, here's a new Avengers team. And then in that credits, a lot of people don't know about them. Like, are they the real Avengers?
Yeah.
And like, you're just moving the universe forward. Like, that's the thing. Last year just felt so good. Every single film felt like we were moving forward. And as much as I want the MCU films to be good individually, they are connected. And that is kind of the way they're designed to be viewed. And that last year, like, Brave New World came out, it had Bucky in it. And then we saw him again 3 months later. And they referenced the events of that film. And then it was already
Forget that Brave New World came out pretty much this time last year.
It was this time last year. It was Valentine's Day, I think.
Yeah, so... Well,
crazy. Yeah. 2 years since Madam Web.
R.I.P.
RIP.
Do you want another agree or disagree?
One more quickly, because we need to wrap this up.
There should be Marvel Elseworlds.
3, 2, 1. Agree. What character?
Spider-Man.
Another one. 2099. Go ahead.
What?
It's fair. Noir kind of... Well, I guess that doesn't really...
I know we just had the Fantastic Four, but I would like a...
No, it doesn't count. The Batman's a proper Elseworlds.
No, but I mean, I would like another Fantastic Four. Yeah, like an early days Fantastic Four. I like seeing them learn to work together.
I would love if we could have had a Thunderbolts 2 and a Fantastic Four 2 before Doomsday. That would have been great.
What would be a good character to have just a spin-off solo? And I'm trying to think of a character that we've already seen in like the Marvel MCU.
Like a Hawkeye, like spy movie, like a sort of Hawkeye Black Widow kind of spy movie.
Yeah, but then they could just do that.
Yeah, they could just do that.
They could just do that.
Yeah, it would have to be justified. Like, you know what the problem is? Like, the Batman was made with the intention to be standalone, whereas the Marvel thing, they would always be thinking like, yeah, well, like we'll make it. But if people like it, we'll just put them in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Because why would they not? Because I'm sorry, but like the Raimi films, that is just like that is an MCU Elseworld. Like, especially now that it's kind of tied in. Like, that's just what it would be, and they would just be like, okay, well, we'll do it. If people like it, we'll just bring him in.
What is a good character? What is a character though that you could justifiably see just having a spin-off?
So like, Batman's a good one because Batman's got so, like, again, Spider-Man, because
he's got so many villains.
Yeah, but
and also it works in a world by itself. Spider-Man, I feel like. Whereas, like,
because like the X-Men, I want them to do X-Men in the MCU. I don't want the X-Men on their own again because we've had that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. If they were like, if Fantastic Four was just like, we're just going to do a trilogy set in this like futuristic 60s, well, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And the Fantastic Four can sustain their own universe.
Or, you know what, you could even have a Captain America and Falcon film not set in the MCU, set in the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not the 60s, but all
I
like
feel
the
like
early.
time periods is more what's interesting, because I think with
I'd
the
like to see
MCU,
the Falcon in that red suit.
that's basically what he
wings.
has, isn't it?
Nah, not the comic suit.
Oh yeah, he's never really had that, to be fair.
He's never had that. That'd be mad.
Oh, he's had dead suits so far, man. Nothing will top the Winter Soldier suit. Do you reckon that's what he'll be in Doomsday? Do you reckon they'll just be like, just pick the best one? Because it's kind of like a nomad suit, isn't it?
Do you reckon he'll have a new suit?
I keep seeing rumors that Toby's going to get a new suit. Nightmare. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
That is too iconic. You can't have any of the old characters, apart from, I guess, the X-Men, because they never got, like,
Yeah,
a
they
proper
never
suit.
they never had, like... Nah. If I see Toby or Andrew with a new suit... No, that's just wrong. Like, it's just... No, just don't do that. But I feel like they've, like... Cause I'm
Imagine
like,
a
oh, the TVA's
Avengers Endgame type Tobey Maguire suit.
Oh, nightmare. God, those suits are so ugly.
So ugly.
Too ugly to even make in real life, so we'll just do it digitally for the whole thing. Man. What should we call it?
Yeah.
Big MCU episode.
As usual.
As per...
What's going on next week? Oh, how was your week? Quickly.
Oh, long.
It's a big week for us.
Yeah, so both our birthdays.
Both our birthdays within what,
5 days.
Yeah.
My week, yeah, not great, but fine. I don't even know what I did. Oh. God.
Well,
That's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. We'll see you guys next week whenever we watch.
Should you just go watch Scream 7 even though you haven't seen any of the others? See how it is. Matthew Lillard will be in it. Come on, let's do it.
Sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
Is it quickly? Is Stab in the first Scream? Because I don't remember it being in the first Scream.
Scream 2.
Maybe I'll watch Scream 2.
Scream 2 is great. It's the best one.
Maybe
Hey, watch them all. They're all good.
Well, I'm not going to watch them all before next week, am I?
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
We'll see you guys next week for
See you
Scream 7, I guess.
7 and
more Doomsday talk.
probably.
See you later.
Bye.